We made it! Hello! Grazie. Woo. Here we go! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. It is vlog number 11, I believe. I can't believe I'm actually staying somewhat consistent on YouTube. That's a first for me. But welcome to the Italian Dolomites. In last week's vlog, I did mention that I was going to be in Croatia, and I did visit it. I actually went to Croatia, I went to the Amalfi Coast, and then I went to Cinque Terre and Lake Como and everything. It was amazing, but I didn't vlog any of it because it was so freaking hot that I literally just couldn't even breathe, to be honest. It was so hot. Guys, don't go to Italy in August. Not a good idea. It was like 40 degrees, not fun. But here in the Italian mountain range, it is much cooler. We're higher up, so it's a pleasant 25 degrees here. The first hike that we're gonna do is Lago di Sorapis. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's supposed to be strenuous, and I didn't tell my friend that it's gonna be pretty hectic, so I hope she survives. Did you hear that? Yeah. This is Monica and I met in what? 2022. So last year, we met last year in Tulum, and now we're here in Italy. 13.5 kilometers. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I think there's gonna be a lot of people on this hike. I actually grew up hating hiking. I didn't like it. My cousin would always drag me on hikes and I would hate him for it. But now I've kind of grown to like it more, especially when there's a beautiful view to get to.
I'm an athlete, baby.
That's freaking cute.
It's been a minute since I found someone who makes me wanna know a thing about love. But oh my God, I'm seeing stars with you.
If you're planning to hike, I highly suggest getting this app called All Trails. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just really like their app. I've been using it for literally ever since I started hiking. You can track your distance and download offline trail maps. It is so useful.
It also tells you how much further you get to go, and I'm horrible with directions, but it's really easy to use.
Yeah, it literally just trails it out for you, which is nice. That's Tre Cime, and that's where we're gonna be tonight for sunset. Also, side note, if you haven't yet, check out my Instagram at Life with Elliot. I post all of my work there so you can see all the photos that I take on my Instagram. We made it!
I knew the second I met you, I was doomed to never forget you. Just one single touch got me wonder.
What an incredible lake. We opted for the easier hike, which was just about 2 hours. So it wasn't that crazy. The elevation wasn't bad at all. I'd say it's a good hike for beginners and families. I saw a lot of young kids and dogs as well. There were a few technical parts with cables, but nothing too crazy. Now, unfortunately, you can't swim in the lake. It's understandable though, because this would just be filled with people and that would just ruin the entire experience. I give this a solid 8 out of 10. Like, the hike was great, wasn't too long, wasn't too hard, and the view was rewarding. Now, compared to Lago di Braies, I don't think this is as stunning. Not to say it's not incredible, but I think Lago di Braies is slightly better, but also much busier. So we'll see when we go tomorrow if it's going to be hectic. We do want to row on the boats, so it'll be very fun. Now, unfortunately, I didn't charge my battery enough, so the camera's going to die soon. So we're going to spend a few minutes here, shoot around, and then go have some food, and then prepare for our sunset hike. It is so expensive here in the Dolomites. It's crazy. Like 5 years ago when I was first here, it was a lot cheaper. But for sunset, we're heading to Cadini di Misurina. I was there last year, actually. I made a vlog about it. You can check it out right here. I don't know where it's going to be, but we're going back to check it out and to bring these two there. Maddie.
Hi.
That's Maddie. There it is, 30 euros.
Have a nice day.
Let's go! The hike to the viewpoint is actually only about half an hour, 45 minutes. If you're running it, you can make it in 25 minutes. I've done that before. Mon, are you tired from this morning's hike?
I took a little nap in the car. I'm ready to go again.
What do you think?
It's gorgeous.
Rate my hiking shoes. Yo, this is chaos. It's kind of crazy. 5 years ago when I first visited this place back in 2018, no one really knew about this spot. It wasn't even a pin on Google Maps. Like, you couldn't really search where it is. You had to scout it using Google Earth. Now there's a pin. Everybody knows about it. It's kind of crazy. I guess at some point you gotta blame social media for that. I guess I'm at fault. But I mean, everybody should be able to go see it and enjoy it, right? I also get a lot of comments on Instagram. How dare you not share the exact location? You're terrible, you're self-entitled. I'm like, mate, if I can find it, you can find it.
You go first. Bitch, you got the fucking hiking shoes. What's wrong with you? I'm speed, baby, I'm speed.
How incredible is this view? Weather's perfect. Now, I learned from last time that you have to actually show up a little bit before sunset because there's a mountain that blocks the light. So we're here about an hour and a half ahead. We're gonna throw the drone up. Let's go. Here we go. Mon has put on my influencer red jacket.
I'm just another one of his girls. This isn't special. Just imagine you're like walking. Okay.
This I can't do. I don't know how to do this. I genuinely can't take like iPhone photos for my female friends. Like that is completely out of my expertise. Like honestly, I can do great photos with my camera. It's actually so cold right now. I think that's gonna do it here actually. We're gonna go enjoy the sunset and then tomorrow, Lago di Braies. What is this? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
About a year ago, I made a vlog about Lago di Braies, which is where we are right now, or kind of, we're at one of the parking lots. And in that video, I went at 7 a.m., so super early, and I literally just drove right up to the lake. Now, if you're planning to visit after 9:30, well, you might want to reserve your ticket online because we didn't do that, and we had to wait in line to get a ticket. You have to park at a lot 5 kilometers away and then take the shuttle in. The total package was about 40 euros, which includes the parking, the shuttle from the parking lot to the lake and back, and a 20 euro voucher for one of the restaurants here. So 40 euros per car. This is ridiculous. Holy. We missed the first shuttle, so we have to wait another half an hour, and I don't even know if we're gonna make the next one because the line is insane. So there's a chance we have to wait in line for a freaking hour. Are you making this one or no? I'm telling you, with my kind of luck, it's gonna cut off right before me. Yo, I told you. As predicted, there's a lineup. If you want to rent a private boat, it is 50 euros for a boat, and you get 45 minutes. If you want to share a boat with strangers, it's 15 euros. It opens from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Have fun. Wow. They have a Polaroid station. What? So many people. I'm assuming I am the rower.
You'll be rowing, mate.
Always the one rowing.
Get to work.
So we are now paddling on Lago di Braies. The last time I was here, I was in love with her.
Okay. Are we moving?
We're kind of moving, but we're gonna go in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Ooh, they didn't make the cut. They didn't make it. The great thing about the Dolomites is that it's actually only about 2.5 to 3 hours north of Venice. So you could spend a morning in the Dolomites and then head to Venice for sunset, which is exactly what we did. Drove 3 hours down, and now we are going to explore the city for a little bit and then maybe go for a gondola ride. What's your name? Alvise. Hey! Grazie. Gondola rides are one of those things where it's like, I know it's a tourist trap and it's expensive and overpriced, but it's like a must-do as well, you know? Like, if you're in Venice, you gotta go on a gondola. So apparently it's actually around 100 euros for every half an hour. And as a pro tip, I would suggest getting a gondola closer to Rialto Bridge. We got one a little bit further away and we only paid for half an hour and we didn't even get to go to Rialto Bridge, which kind of sucks because that's where I wanted to go. But nonetheless, it was very beautiful. Found people. The famous Rialto Bridge. Lots of people. And the sun is hidden somewhere there, unfortunately. Why do humans suck? What is this? Why do humans do this? I swear, don't come in August. It is way too busy, way too hot. No. Hey, thank you. My card, please. Yeah. Oh, cheers.
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 I'm pretending like I'm Elliot. I actually don't know if this is in Vegas.
No.
Okay, this is like picture perfect right here, I think. Tomorrow I'm supposed to head to Geneva in Switzerland to meet up with a friend, but at the moment the weather forecast does not look good, so we're gonna see. Right now we're gonna head back to our accommodation. Pro tip, Venice, it's very expensive to stay in like the central area where you have all the canals. What we're doing is we're staying outside of the, I guess, island area where the railway station is. It's like a 10-minute bus ride from this area, and it's a lot easier to find parking, and it's usually a lot cheaper as well. Good morning. We are checking out of our Airbnb here in Venice. And always make sure, especially in Europe, that your Airbnb has AC. A lot of them don't. Always make sure to check that because, yeah, it's 40 degrees. We'd be burning up if we didn't have AC. Bye.
Bye.
love my bop and I'm like me too.
That does not look good. Most of the time when I travel, things go pretty smoothly. But every now and then, I get a little, there's a little speed bump. Originally, my flight was supposed to be from Venice to Paris and then to Geneva. But unfortunately, that flight got delayed. So then they put me on another flight, which would have been Venice, Amsterdam, and then Geneva. Now, unfortunately, the flight from Venice to Amsterdam is also delayed, which means I'm gonna miss my flight from Amsterdam to Geneva. So chances are I'm gonna stay the night in Amsterdam. Well, we're finally boarding. This is terrible. Whew, we finally made it to Amsterdam. Good morning. So I stayed the night in Amsterdam and honestly, it wasn't too bad. KLM is going to compensate for the hotel here and as well as for breakfast. It did suck that I didn't have a change of clothes or even my toothbrush or anything like that. I mean, I could have went shopping and got some and claimed it as well, but I was too lazy. I got in super late, so I just fell right asleep and woke up, had breakfast, and now we're on our way to the airport. We'll see if this flight also gets delayed.
Eating that kitty, she stuck to my rib. How can I trust him? He the pigs. Bro got a Glock and a couple of C's. He think about splitting a couple of wigs. Shot in my DNA, all real.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh no, the flip-flop has broken. Oh no. So the reason why I'm in Geneva is, number one, my flight back home to Canada from Geneva is super cheap. It was like $60 and a few credit card points. And number two, my good friend Damien lives very close to Geneva. He lives in this town called, what is it, Samoin? Samoin. So I was like, hey, why not drop by and visit him while I'm in the area? Oh, that's unfortunate. Damien and I, we were planning to hike, but unfortunately, it was raining, so we didn't do that. Sometimes you plan a whole trip, but the weather just doesn't cooperate, and you just gotta do with what you have. I've had quite a few of those experiences, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You just gotta roll with the punches. Our new plan is just to go to Chamonix, which is apparently a very cute village, and explore a little bit. And then later this afternoon, I'm gonna drop Damien off at the train station. He heads to Paris. I'm staying at Lake Annecy for one night, and then back to Canada. Yo, this is beautiful. Yo, we gotta be up there. Well, I've decided that the next time I'm in this area, I'm gonna go there for golden hour, 100%. Damien is bringing me to apparently the best coffee shop in all of Chamonix.
Come along.
That's the tourism office?
Yeah.
Let's drop by there. Wait, let's get a contact. One of the most frequently asked questions I get is, Elliot, how do I get in touch with brands or companies or tourism boards? Literally, you can just walk into their tourism office and ask for contact. That's what we're gonna do right now. We got a contact, just like that. Do you still stand by your statement that this is the best?
It's the best mix of breakfast and coffee.
All right, taste test. Ooh, it's very strong. Yo, that looks fire, man. Well, there goes our plan to go hiking today. It's raining. That's not a very flattering angle now, is it? Yo, run! Bye, buddy!
I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me. I got options. Real stepper. Check the shoes. Get it.
We made it home. I've been on the road for nearly 2 months now in Europe, and now I'm finally home. I literally got back and just passed out for like 15 hours. Spent yesterday working, and now today's Wednesday. I'm posting this vlog. I know I'm running a little late. I usually post on Sundays, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do 2 vlogs this week to catch up. I definitely need a haircut as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You know, the whole reason why I'm starting this whole YouTube thing is because A, I want to inspire you to travel and to pursue your dreams, but also because, you know, 10 years down the line, I want to be able to look back and remember all the things I've done to document my life. And also because of my grandma, I travel a lot, so I don't get to see her that often. So this is a great way to kind of update her on my life, and she can see what I'm doing. So yeah, hello mama. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be notified when I drop new videos, and it's a great way to support me. And yeah, I'll see you in 3 days, this Sunday, and I'm gonna do an episode on what I've learned as a travel photographer traveling to 60 countries over the past 5 years. So I'll see you on Sunday.
You deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta keep